June, and her personal best set in that World Championship final, of course, last year, 21.63. She's in devastating form. But there's Hyacinth, Kimberly Hyacinth of Canada, a couple of times a World Championship finalist on the outside, best of 23.02. Third in the national championships in the 100 meters, incidentally, and second in the 200. But Schippers is the class act here, but she's got Tarmoh of the United States inside, Joanna Atkins of the United States inside, and she's got Tiffany Townsend to chase around the bend. So we will see what sort of form. But these conditions are terrific, really. And that's Jodie Williams. Jodie is on the 8th lane. Got there's Tiffany Townsend and Tarmoh just inside. Tarmoh, World Championship silver medalist in Moscow in the relay. There's so much talent in this lineup. She was 6th in the Beijing final, was Tarmoh. But Schippers, I saw her come to form for the first time, really come to form in Hengelo a couple of seasons ago, when she really started to break that Dutch record, and then she went on to do it time and time again, and all the way down to 10.81 and 21.93. She is a sensational athlete. She runs so hard off the bend, but she's got such good transition into the home straight. There's the lineup for this women's 200 meters. Kelebeskina of Poland, drawn in lane 1. Solomon of the United States in 2. Whitney, USA 3. Atkins, USA 4. Tarmoh, USA 5. Schippers, Netherlands 6. Townsend, USA 7. Jodie Williams of Great Britain in 8. And Kimberly Hyacinth of Canada in lane 9. There's Hyacinth, a couple of World Championship appearances in the final. She was 2nd in their national championships, 22.8. A little bit windy on that day behind. There's Jodie, trying desperately to come back to form, a season's best of 22.89. So she's getting better and better. Was 6th in the 200 meters in the European Championships. Townsend, well, Tiffany Townsend, another 22.63 competitor, a personal best set a few seasons ago now. And then Dafne Schippers. Listen to the reception to this young woman. She is a talent, matured now, former heptathlete. There's Tarmoh, World Championship silver medalist in the relay in Moscow in 13. Now, Joanna Atkins got a relay championship gold indoors in 2014. She's been around a while. And Kaylin Whitney of the United States won the Pan Am Games a couple of times over 200 meters. She's only 18, 22.84 in Nassau. And Shalonda Solomon, then of the United States, who is a semi-finalist in the 100 meters in the trials. Kielbasińska. I'll try that again. Kielbasińska of Poland, drawn on the inside, the European under-23 champion over 200 back in 2011. So Schippers has got a good wide lane in this Olympic stadium. Kielbasińska of Poland in 1. Solomon, USA 2. Whitney, USA 3. Atkins, USA 4. Tarmoh, USA 5. Then Schippers, the Netherlands, 6. Townsend, USA 7. Jodie Williams, Great Britain 8. And Hyacinth of Canada in lane 9. No problem with the start. Schippers is going very strongly already. She's right up onto the shoulder of Tiffany Townsend. Look at this off the bend, running beautifully to the inside of the bend. And she's away from this field at the moment into the straight. She's going very strongly. She's under pressure, though, from Atkins of the United States. But now she puts the pedal down, and Schippers goes away. Look at that, 22.15. And all of a sudden, she emerged from what looked as though it was going to be a very close finish and just took the race by the scruff of the neck and got away. And the rest were battling for the places. And it was very tight for the places, I can tell you, after her. And we'll sort that out when we have a look at the slow motion on it. But certainly Dafne Schippers, 22.13. Well done, says Jeneba Tarmoh. She's very difficult to beat now. Townsend it was, and Atkins it was, that got the second and third. The Joanna Atkins of the United States was putting pressure on. She managed to hang on to third place, but behind Tiffany Townsend. But there was no doubt about the win there. But really, she had to work. It was only the second half of the home straight, but my goodness me, when she put the pedal down, wow.
Well, I got the impression, Stuart, she ran a fairly relaxed bend, Schippers there in the blue, I have to say. Here you can see the transition into the straight. Very, very upright, still working hard, lovely high knees. The rest of them desperately trying to get back on terms with her, but you're right, she just held her form better than the others. I'm not sure there was any acceleration. It's about maintaining form in the latter stages of sprint races. Dips at the line there well, and 22.13 for Dafne Schippers. Well, there's only a handful of women who've run quicker than that this year. She's one of them, Tori Bowie and Shawnee Miller, the other two.
Look at Townsend come through on the near side. She was way down, and all of a sudden she floats through into second place. And Atkins, who looked as though she was going to take second place, had to be content with third. There was only 100th of a second between them. I said it was tight, 22.63, 22.64 for second and third, but no doubt about a fine win by Dafne Schippers. It went with the script, didn't it? One of the greats now, former heptathlete, and now at the top of the world over 200 meters. And remember, silver medalist in the World Championships at 100 meters too.
And it's easy,
super talent.
Easy to forget, Stuart, that many people think she's the unofficial world record holder over 200. Big question marks over the two men ahead of her on the all-time rankings. Schippers then winning, 22.13 ahead of Townsend, 22.63. That's a big winning margin. Joanna Atkins in third place.